Me, that is how I see it. This we're speaking about our children, our young children, right? And I can tell you, if I walking down the street and I see two big people having sex and I see a little picnic dead, so help me God, I'll be the star witness. I'll protect that little child and I would be the star witness. I would secure him with my life because he's a child. And that's what any good person is supposed to be doing. You see, so when we listen to this man, Okita, call people, say they're not intelligent and they're not this. The thing about these people, they don't have no common knowledge. They can't even think for themselves. We are in a country, my brother, that you are going to tell me, say, politics is going to make we lose our most important morals to support somebody. Now look, just have him soldier say it, you know. This is only been happening because another one, because me can't talk a who. Because me know a who and me can't talk a who. This brother from Chilani, when me Victor Wright, right? We charge for the child, they are jail right now. I don't certain him get bail. Because me have contact down there. Me have people work at the police station women there. Right? And this is what them come with now to kind of distract from what is happening in them gazette or them what they call it and them. So me not even know if you class them as because me not believe as them as persons anymore. The cult. Right? So me not really understand. Right away, me as a policeman, you know, if me did like me the army and me did a policeman and me was in a them condition there right now, me pick up a kid, you know, me find him and pick him up, you know. Because he have to tell me which school and where school. And he have to also tell me, why did you why?
Mr. Uriel O'Keefe is not even in Jamaica.
Well, we have to find him. We have to find him. We have to find him. Because they have to tell me which school, because we want to know where, you know. We want to do our investigation.
Yeah.
So if we don't know which school, and he's going to come on public platform and say, they know which school, but they're not telling anybody. Eh?
Sad.
One moment there, Mr. Uriel. Good evening, Mr. Senior. How you doing? Long time.
Not too bad. I'm there. I'm so frustrated that they like them to nowadays where you just 2 meter man, me know me can't think for myself. And when somebody said to me must can look in it and know if it goes so right, no go so or if it look one we are so and if it can go so. Them no like when me talk.
Me know that, Mr. Uriel,
I would
and
not
that's the
speak
sad
up
part.
anybody. Me not go speak up for anybody way or film where we want to speak. Me go speak the way me know it.
By the way, Mr. Uriel, you remember the night when we were on the live and you were talking about you were doing your dialysis and somebody mentioned that the machines could have been stolen from you and I said it's impossible. You remember that night?
Yes, yeah.
Did I at any point in time say that the machines were stolen from you or did I say it wasn't possible? Which of the two did I say?
You said it was not possible.
Well, Excellence is walking around telling people that I said that the machines were stolen from you and taken to one of the PNP politicians' medical place.
You see, when you call excellent name, you know, you're not calling nobody, you know. He have a very fine voice, a fine talk and so on, but that man is nobody at all. That man from my point speak.
I say to you, Joshua, give this argument or this topic no further. Because I will tell you that you and I have a very good mutual respect. And I heard it myself and I never brought it to your attention because I did not see it important as something that we should further. In fact, I've heard them talk about just about everybody who can effectively oppose them. They go in within their minions and they take out their frustration by just making up story about everybody. I have no time to deal with it. I would like for them to come and let's have a meaningful conversation over the matter. Let's have a conversation over it.
Yeah.
That's where it is, because I don't know excellent know me. I don't know what Mr. People know me. I don't know Mr. Ingram and he don't know me. So for him to start up a whole live session and sit and talk about me on the live, it goes to show how weak he is and all that entertain that conversation with him. For them to sit down and talk about you for 20, 30 minutes, Joshua, it goes to show that they are weak. They have an inferior complex, and that is what they're playing out.
It's sad because when you can make up a story because it's convenient, and it comes back to Mr. Malabre because, oh, by the way, Mr. Senior and Trav, in light of the fact that there was a breach in our laws by O'Keefe, a warrant can be issued for his arrest, and it can be done through the relevant authorities, our partners in the US, and they can simply send him back down here to stand trial. And these people, a lot of the time when their tongue gets the better of them, they don't understand the danger they place themselves in.
And Joshua, while that is true, I think Miss Claudette Thompson has better use for her time. And I would wish that she used her time better. Because some people aren't worth it, they aren't worth it.
But sometimes a strong message needs to be sent also.
You have to send a strong message.
I mean, I get you, Trav, but sometimes a strong message needs to be sent. And guess what? If one of them is disciplined, I can guarantee everybody start walking on pins and needles after that. Because them don't want the same thing to happen to them.
You just want one of them, brother. One of them you want, one single one you want.
Hey guys, how you doing?
About what's it called? The statement made by Mark Malaka and the fact that he erred. By law, he erred in handling the matter that how land and the claims that he made where he made it. We're talking about Mark Malaban, the school situation and the sheltering.
No, I got it. So I'm saying that
I was just responding to somebody in the chat.
Oh. Yeah.
Joshua, come on, man. I really get all in there. You know, pick up that?
I kind of suspect, but I wasn't sure because.
Anyway, give me 1 second. 1 second. Thank you guys for being here. Can you please top up, as Scrub would say, top up a live, we send it out in the For You page so other people can join. And no, I am the one that's been in the box, and if you're not acknowledging him, now talk. So remember to share this place.
I am the one. Greetings, sir. I will give you a little room. But greetings, sir. I will give you a little room. But somebody's screen recording and seeing. Right? One other thing, and I'm just using this as an example. Yes, greetings, sir.
Let's Father.
Yes, brother.
Years ago, I'm going to use this as an example of how making an example of one person works. My youngest brother and myself, we grew up in the garrison, and a lot of, the pew man, them always sit down in the corner, and them always keep up them foolishness. And I said to my brother one night, if you're coming in and any one of them boy that test you, just make up your mind, say, tonight me dead. And just grab the first one where you can catch. Just make it up in your mind in advance, and me dead tonight. So you're going with that mindset and grab the first one where you can catch. And if after you're done with it, you realize, say, boy, yeah, you can still grab somebody else. Grab that one there. Right? And one day, so said, so done, my brother come up in the lane. And them start keep up them foolishness. And my brother grab one of them and drop him on him head top. And every man silent after that, because my brother is a quiet man. Right? Sometimes when you make an example of a man, everybody else draw up after that. Yeah. And I'm saying these PNP operatives, it needs to get to a point that an example is made of them. They need to stop politicize the country's business and the country's future, and by extension our children in this particular case. Right? I hear that these lunatics, and it pained my heart to refer to a Jamaican that way, is going to be blaming the child in the case of the former MP from Westmoreland. Right? For what the man was accused of. How do you blame a child for something like that? Eh? And PNP is silent on the issue. And the women's movement, that is usually so vocal when it comes to the JLP, is silent on these matters. The PNP women's movement. Huh? So they're only concerned about our children and the nation when it's one side, but when it comes to the PNP, there's nothing. Melissa was taken out by one of their own who's still a member of the People's National Party, though in prison. And to this day, the PNP women's movement has said nothing about it. Huh? And when I made a statement...
You talk about PNP women's movement, want to JFJ. How many years from JFJ?
JFJ doesn't exist, you know? And, you know, I believe that the PNP need to be scrapped and a new political party be formed. And neighbor asked me if I don't think that.
Not with these set of people.
Not the same. No, not the same set. I couldn't be advocating for that. And neighbor asked me if I don't think that that was a bit harsh. No. It's moments like these that let me know how right I was. It should be scrapped.
Tell neighbor say I say. The PNP is current farm.
He was just asking.
No, man,
he was just asking, man. Right? It's moments like this that let me realize how right I was, man. They don't care about Jamaica. And that brother a while ago about love for Jamaica. You mean love for PNP? I talk about what about the JLP? Okay, so let's assume that the JLP was also guilty. Does it make it right for the PNP to be in the same thing? Huh? I'm not care about Jamaica, a party in a business with. And if I leave this country.
Judith Thompson. Go away, Judith Thompson, stop your foolish nonsense here, chat. But talk about the Malavato and is withholding enough information. Did you know that that is a crime, Judith Thompson? Get away from here. You defend every wrongs of PNP going with.
Official Chef is asking, and I'm going to go over to I am the one, but let me just explain to him. Chef, what we're talking about is the Malabar situation, and we're looking at the Child Endangerment Act, which indicates that it must be reported not just to one agency, but SISOCA first and foremost, Police Department, and also CPFSA. Plus a detailed report must be written, right, which should be submitted to SISOCA and CPFSA, and you get a number, a code from SISOCA, which indicated that you had made the report. And it's only you alone going to know that code, of course, right? They would have to pull it up from the system. And when you report it to the police station, you would have gotten a receipt which indicates, and they would have taken a written statement from you, and a receipt which indicates that you reported. Failure to do so, you can be arrested and charged and face the courts and possibly face jail time. But if what he's saying is false also, Chev, is that he can also be charged for public mischief. So whichever way he takes it, he should have his day in court. And he should, and his position and role as a school principal, right? And as JTA President should be rescinded because he has committed professional misconduct. And he should be fired.
I have a question for Mark Malavo. If PMP was in power, would you still keep this information to yourself?
You wouldn't hear about it. You wouldn't have heard about it.
Oh, okay. You
wouldn't have heard about it. Like if PNP was in power, you would not have heard about the iniquities of Jack then. Because I call that OBR iniquity or science or something. That is not no normal event. 2 years ago, you put up a building without a building plan and without proper payment for it or anything. Nothing legal about it. Then now 2 years later, your thief is robbing the revenue. Right? I'm want to know why when people like we go to jail so easily. Why can't these people be picked up and locked up on their remand center and get them 15 minutes like how we get beard and wash and everything like we? Why they so protected? Why? Because of the money? This is why I am advocating for assassinations.
And that is why I'm against the Caribbean Court of Justice, because this is how Mark Golding and him crew would manipulate the local judges. Because when it comes to PNP, Them slippery more than heel. Huh? And by the way,
get rid of
folks,
these guys is true that means. Because there
By
seems
the
to
way-
be no other way to get rid of them.
by the
I'm
way,
sorry guys
folks,
if I sound a bit brutal, but it works in some country.
by the way, folks, I was asked to go a bit slower a while ago, so I'll just comment on one more thing. Since O'Keefe came and said he know who the child So, and I believe that as harsh as it sounds, a strong message need to be sent so that these people stop telling lies. Folks, believe me, I am frustrated today because this is a child, a minor, that is being spoken about. 2 minors. The former political representative for the People's National Party, who was, by the way, one of doing Vaz's campaign people, right? And also this situation being mentioned by Malavra, which I believe is a lie. And PNP want to politicize it. This, if ever time that the nation should come together in the interest of the national good, this is it. And these wretches that call themselves PNP, is going to politicize a matter like this on the balls need for cut off and fry and put it on the mouth. Listen, my man. Listen, my man. My vex, man. May I tell you, man. Oh, may I tell you this, man.
I have to share your opinion, Joshua. I think O'Keefe should be held to account for what he said. If he knows or knows not, he should be held to account and face penalties for what he said. Because we see time and time again the PNP surrogates like O'Keefe and others, are out here defending criminal activities. That's what they're doing. Them outrightly defending criminal activities. Because I've heard him say on another platform that even the Jack Ben situation, it is not the criminals' fault, but it's the person who got robbed. It goes to show that their morals and their ethics are nowhere there. And it comes all the way from the top of the stream. Because Mark Golding is going to put out a statement to say that Jack Ben Boss has done nothing wrong. When we're literally looking at the evidence in our hands, it's all there. This Malava situation is a distraction. And everybody's supposed to know that by now. Because 2 weeks ago, I think Travis said it, but 2 weeks ago, he was in the news saying that he's giving the government an ultimatum to move the people out of the schools. And people that move out of the schools, people are
I am the one. Can I interject for a second and add something to what you said?
Yeah, man, go on, Rusty.
You might thinking that is a distraction, but it's a revelation. Because that gentleman has exposed himself as a nonsense. I was going to use another adjective, but I'll just stop at nonsense. Because you can't tell me that you're the CEO, the manager, the man in charge for an institution that houses our teachers' children, and you're seeing something that is abusive or negative towards the child, and you're not telling the Minister of Education who that person is or who told you that or what. First thing first, that is a criminal act. To withhold evidence from the state pertaining to anything that is untoward, especially to children, especially as a man in charge of an educational institution. So, my good friend, that was a revelation.
Yes.
Carry on. I
That's
learned
true.
this song.
That's true enough because, you know, the PMP has lost all credibility. You know, they continue to push themselves or dig themselves deeper in a hole, you know, and the surrogates, the people that they have battling for them or fighting for them on the internet, must be tired by now because every single week there's something new that the PMP is involved in, some other criminal activity, some other sort of corruption. So it's a very sad situation. And the leader of the PMP, you know, all of this falls on his shoulder, you know, because he's the one that you know, give them the leeway to do as they feel, to do as they wish. It's just ridiculous. It's Malave is a PMP operative, and we all knew that for a very long time from the beginning, you know. But that's all I have to say right now.
This to it, you see? When we listen to Hockey today say that the minister is a liar, the minister is telling lie. No, even up to that, no. Where is the law in your country that you can, the minister say, nobody tell him anything, Mr. Man, they never make any report to him and so on, him don't know where to go and so on. And now you are going to tell me that the woman lie, eh? And you don't find out from the woman yourself, but you believe the man where you want to believe, and call the woman a liar over social media, on the platform to the world, and get away with it. My brother, something wrong with the country, man. Me tell you every day, no. Me tell you every day, no. Me will definitely live under him, what you call it? Where Cuba and the other country, a dictatorship. Forget rid of these PMP people. Me, tell you the truth, me give up my right. Take to this country that we can get good governance and good country. We can have two good political parties in the country. The PMP party must be scrapped, man. Must do away with. And build a new party that we can have, two parties that we can have choices. We only have choice now. We don't have choices anymore. Each one of these PMP member of parliament is worse than me. And me can tell you that, worse than me, the little knowledge me have on my integrity and my something, they are worse than me. So why me must give them, why me must make them stand up to rule over me? The person ruling over me must, like the Prime Minister right now, him have ethics, him show it, him know if he speak. Him tell you from start to finish. He don't come and bubble to you when he might tell you anything. Because you can look at him and say, oh, well, that man speaking the truth, you know. Because he can tell you where to find it. And you can see it if he tell you, say, in 2 weeks' time, I am going to do this and do that. If it's not doing that 2 weeks, you will see it in I3. But these people just come up and shout every day, tell lie upon other people, bring down other people, call people liars, call us dunce. Good God. Which way dunce gone to? Brother, I am tired, me tell you the truth. We believe the government or the people, the law in our country must get up off of them sleeping ass and do them work. Too much of this, man. As an old man really ready for the right at the door of him departure loans. But me ask God to give me some more time on this world. Yeah. Because me have to live through this. Me want to be one of the person at my age would want to see Jamaica come back to when it were when I was a boy. When I was between 18, 19 and 20, what Jamaica were. You understand me? When me could remember that the only people who did afraid for a Rasta man, as a young man, you're afraid of Rasta, you hear about sleeping.
And a Norman Manley because that.
Okay, all right then, my brother.
Norman Manley persecute Rasta about 4 or 5 times before them Buster do film thing where him have to do. And what Buster do, as some Rasta them the way that rascal they that the problem. Criminal Rasta. You can't burn down gas station and shoot Chinaman and shoot police and expect to get wet. That's a criminal act. That is an act against the state. Remember say a police did unalive down there, you know. And the Chinaman who own the gas station, that is arsonist, you know. They burn down a gas station, you know. You understand what I say? So Buster never wrong. Because Buster never know which Rasta, so just say, all right, go for them Rasta there. You understand?
Let me say this, brother. I tell you that I go back on a song, you see, through this something the campaign. I remember this song every day, and the morning when this song come out, I think it was late October, where this brother named Cargo sing, say, Andrew, I go for in third term, and you have to show some respect. From that music play, me know say the JLP win the election. Because I know Jamaican people wasn't fool. Because I go let you know everything. And one of the words we remember him saying are this, we don't fool anymore and you can't fool we and we now go back to the wickedness where we used to under. You see, my brother, the people of Jamaica and the people out of the country who come here to vote, them do the right thing. Because let me tell you, if it wasn't social media, like people like we and the people abroad and all of those people, and that 2 artists to be exact, Cargo, which never do great amount, but him, this brother, let me tell you, I have to defer to this brother. Any name again? I've heard little fine vice man there. We start
Vegas.
Vegas, matter.
Vegas.
What is song to one?
Yeah, well, me I tell you halfway me remember me know.
Yeah.
You see, me tell you, my brother.
Can see all of them the song.
We have to give God the praise and God, you know, and bless and the blessing that He make we come out of the clutches of these damn criminals. Yeah? And let me tell you, when the election will come up, maybe a year or so from now, it's campaigning time. Because let me tell you, see, if you don't take away Parish Council from them people, you have to go make more prison. Yeah? We have to go make more prison. You see? But I think our law is sleeping. The police force is sleeping. These people are sleeping.
I don't think that statement the right to them sleeping. What I think happening is what I think is the problem with the law is that, you know, too much people have contacts and the police force is too politicized. We have too much JLP and PNP police and have too much colleagues and friends in the high places.
So be it that
so people afraid to do them work.
So be it that bad. That means it's still sleeping then. Because from the moment you get a job to do and you're sleeping, and you're not doing it because you look for whiplash, then you're not doing your job. You don't deserve it as your job. And that's what I am saying. I'm saying our lies sleeping.
Resources when it comes to manpower, you know, so we can't just dash the police as we feel our mind, you know.
Well,
because regardless, we have a lot of youth joining the police force. We need more experience.
Well, me don't know, but we need some shuffling. We need the car to shuffle.
I think the problem is with our laws. We need some more stringent laws and regulations. We think we need some laws where them guys can't hide behind them the covering of the diplomatic immunity. True them have money and true them name Mr. This and Mr. That. We need some law to cut out them bullshit there. We need to can go for Dennis Garden and their remand center right now. You see it? We need him for a red light in our shower to before him change. Make him understand, make some money. No say, Dennis Garden there, I fear watching head back at jail, you know, I fear say red light for change and that pants too. And I fear say, piss yours, big man yours. Yeah. I fear say, piss yours, big man yours. Yeah. I fear say, piss yours, big man yours. Yeah. I fear say, piss yours, big man yours. Yeah. I fear say, piss yours, big man yours. Yeah. I fear say, piss yours, big man yours. Some of them boy need to go to remand center go lock up the man. And get them 15 minutes for shower and wash and do everything. Go through hardship like some regular man. And understand what it is to be a criminal. And stop pay them way out and buy them way out of things. Time for it stop now. Any side me attack. Not just for them side, our side too. Some guy need to understand themselves. Whoever is wrong. Once it can be proven that you are the wrongs. Much arms also go on in the system, brethren. People must stay outside the government and come like them run the government. Me not understand. Them do as them feel.
You know, another thing that troubles me, I'm listening to the Hugh Blairs, the Ingrams, the O'Keefes, and others. I was looking at one of O'Keefe's video recently on his page, dancing like a white man, but there were 2 young children that were there with him. I would want to ask O'Keefe, and I'd also ask Mr. Blair, who I know has 3 daughters. And I would want to ask Mr. Ingram, who boasted about his son and his daughter being in the public service. And any other PNP, had this been your child, your grandchild, would it be Victor Wright or the allegations from Malavre, this was your child? Would you guys be running out to defend the slackness that you are defending, or would you want justice for your child?
I'd be silent in that name there.
That's the question I have for you guys. If you would want justice for your child, or you'd be interested in defending party over the safety of your children. I want you guys to answer. We heard of the alleged molestation of Peter Bunting's son, and you PNP were silent on the issue. Not even a dog never bark.
Bunting beat up on him wife over it, so she chat too much.
Right? Not even a dog never bark over it. No court, no charges were laid. Sissoko never got involved. CPFSA never got involved. And you PNP that lock moral quality. Eh?
Bunting I beat up his wife over it, so she chat too much.
Right. Well, I don't want to work with that because I'm not aware of that. But one thing is certain, I saw the document of the report that was submitted. Right? And the PNP silent as a lamb on the issue. Right? But you are very verbose and very belligerent when it comes to allegations. The same PNP who is asking for due process now, I heard DP, says that when the Prime Minister was falsely accused by your lying comrade leader, you didn't want to give him the benefit of the doubt. But when it's the PNP, all of a sudden you're asking for due process. If that is not hypocrisy, then I don't know the meaning of it. And I can't spell hypocrisy, if that isn't it. Gentlemen, I'm going to get off. I'm disturbed by this thing, I will tell you. I'm not even joking. I am so disturbed that I feel like I can't breathe. I am disturbed. I can't express it enough. I am disturbed. These PNP don't have no heart. Them don't know God. They're wicked and evil. Come on, man. Put on politics, man, and remember the humanity first, man. Sure.
Joshua, I see him I feel. That's when Carl say, he might come off of the live. I say, I have to go live because when I hear what's supposed to be grandfathers, one Noel Ingram, Hugh Blair, and O'Keefe, who keep on saying that he's a teacher, he's an educator, defending this man that has proven that he's not fit, he's not worthy to be in charge of our young people, of our students. The man might defend that.
DP, good evening.
Evening, sir.
Let me tell you, this man I hurt. This man make me walk across the road. You hear me tell you? The arrogance and the dunceness. This man make me walk and listen to news on a Cuspan road. Because when me hear this man deceiving on the news, I go say, him no need to tell him boss. He no need to tell the education minister, which is him boss. He no need to tell the local government minister nothing none at all. He no need to tell them, he make one big statement on a public stage for the world here. And then when them come ask you, what is the information for you can tell them? No, you see, this is the problem when we have. Mr. Malava, may understand, you are the big idiot in a JTA. So let me put you one side. But the question we ask is that DP. Who say I give Mr. Malava that the information there? If I want teacher, that teacher never tell the principal high school. That principal never tell FEAM boss, which is the board at the school or the chairman for the school. So all of them, the people there are, even if you not tell the board, you not tell the educational officer we're in charge of that the region there. How the information pass all of them, the people there, come on Mr. Malava, and yes, still it's a secret. Mr. Malava knows that in the law it is stated that if you know about something will affect a child, you're liable to go to prison. Without it, if you not give the information to the authority, you know. Mr. Malava sit me to mock. Let me tell you, sit me to mock from day one. Sit me to mock. They need to charge him. Police need to charge him and withheld information. They need to charge him. The man's a disgrace. I mean, no, it's a distraction, you know, it is a distraction. DP. Oh, no,
Everybody I hear you, Craig.
yeah, man.
Everybody I hear you, but
I hear you, man.
it's such a somber situation that, you know, see, me come up to talk and me could even talk. Me don't know what to say.
The man is a disgrace, man.
Then lick
Big
with
old
the six with that
disgrace.
one there. Me I tell you the truth, then lick with the six because any man with the pan here so that is a parent knows what it is.
And then this is how stupid it is, you know. A man address the teacher there. And you tell me, say, not even one teacher can come out and say, JTA President, what you do? A foolishness. It don't make no sense. And them are people you teach you picking them. Say if you hear about if something happen to you, you need to talk up, and you know about something and you not talk up. Mr. Malava, it's a disgrace to the profession.
I am the one you did overcall a while ago.
Me here
No,
when
say
Mr. Ingram are defending.
me did over there for a little while, but me never did it hear when Ingram and thing there and Blair them are defended. Me just come
Yeah.
and read the comments and see what it is going.
Hey
So
DP, me hear peace side where Mr. Ingram I try say the people that need to come out of school. And Mr. Ingram are the same set of people then when the government they want to take out them out of the school. And then come down upon the government and say you can't take all the people them and they not know where to go. Right? Now they flip them out now and come and say government must take out the people them comes what me without no proof. We don't have no proof to say where the JTA president has said it's true, you know. There's no proof to it, you know.
so started with you, Blair, and me wish I did my life because maybe would have end it. Because you, Blair, start out by saying, we know that children are mischievous. And you, Blair, was trying to prefer argument saying Malavo was representing third hand because the children went to the teachers. So I say, you, Blair, caution you, stop. He said, no, allow me to finish. When him done, Mr. Brother, but you just a while ago, he saying that Malava a liar, you know. No, I did not say that. I say, yes, because Malava came out and say, teacher tell him, say, people, the shelters that have sex in plain sight of the students. Himself, I remember himself after that. And then I said, let me ask you a question. Have you heard the comment? He said, no, I'm read it in a paper. So I don't know what him read, but him a come and try tell we say, a third and Malava did a report and because a teacher, he did not say teacher, say, I say, why don't you do that? PMP have this thing for just, we know where we hear or we know we see, but them a tell we say nothing go. So like them a say, me have to link it. Them said Dennis Garden did nothing wrong because the Auditor General did not name him. That is what they're telling us. And then them skip and then, him pay the money because custom, that is Ingram something. Custom contact him, so he pay the money. So because him pay the money, then everything just sweep under the carpet. So if him never do not wrong in the first place, why? So back to this money again. The man, me ask them, why he went to the JTA? If he's so concerned about, because that is what them a try to say. Him not name the school because one man come and name TikTok something another call it, let him answer Westman and him live. So me ask him, Mr. Brother, you believe this? Him say, well, you don't believe what you hear or whatever. So me say, you support Malava, yes or no? Malava have the rights. Them champion and that when them ready, you know. Malava have the rights for not say nothing. Me say, based on what? Then him jump to his opinion. How can we have a conversation with them people? You have a come support wrongs and slackness. And then I got tell me, say, no. And them no one. That's why Ingram pretend to be upset and left because him know what Travis did ever read. Some want to stop people who talk about PMP, they not sense and they might eat that and this. Even though Keith and in compound call live a while ago was just all three of them objective was to interrupt and mash it up. So they shout and them disrespect and them do all of that to get what? For us to not have the discussion. Ingram told us straight up, say, we cannot be questioning the character of the JTA president. Why we can't when the man clearly shows say him is not capable of the position? But Cliff said over and over, JTA is one of PMP biggest garrison. JTA is one of PMP biggest garrison. That's why I saw a while ago, Craig. That's why not even one teacher can come out and say Yo, brother.
One.
Not even one. Because them have one for all for one. A comrade mentality, that a cultish mentality that.
Contrary to
Listen,
that, you know,
even if
contrary to that, you know, DP, they have asked at, you know, just at the first glance, all 8 principals at the 8 schools that currently hold
Let's put
sheltering,
not they
and
have
none have
asked. The
confirmed.
minister send Marlon Morgan, senator, down to Westmoreland. Every single
And
school
none of
Marlon visited.
them. None of them not have nothing to back up what Mr. Malava say.
Yep. They said they might get a report by Thursday or next week. I think you should get a full comprehensive report from each school. I look to hear the findings on that.
But Travi, all right, 2 things, as George said, 2 things to it. If when Mr. Malav say 2 things to it, when Mr. Malava say, if it goes so, then Mr. Malava would have withheld information from the minister, right, for them deal with it. Secondly, if he not go anyway, take it bad upon him, you know. Anyway, take it bad upon him because he not talk. If he go so, he not give information. If he write and he not give information, he bad upon him. And if he no go so, you tell lie. As G2K say, a smoke screen Mr. Malava try use to take off Yaya for Jack then. And I believe so. I totally believe so because I am not even Mark Golden. Not even Mark Golden no sit me to mock like how Mr. Malava sit me to mock.
It's not a smoke screen. It's by design. And Joshua alluded to it. It's by design. And I said it on Calls Live. We are talking about, because it's so egregious, we're talking about what Malava said over the former member of parliament were charged for incest. We are talking about this to more than Jack then. And that's what them they want. That's exactly what they wanted. The man is an operative of the PNP.
But one thing we tell them, none of that 3 things them now go down, now go so, just go down so.
let me tell you something. That's exactly, you see what you said, where you said DP, that's exactly what they wanted. All of it is a distraction. You understand? And it's put in place in order to shift the narrative, to try to speed up the news cycle. You understand?
Yes.
Because Jack then in the news now, and that is the dominant thing on the news, in the internet, everything. You understand? So they want to introduce a spin so that they can move away attention from Jack then situation. You understand? So it's spend less time in the news cycle, so people talk about it less.
Exactly.
You know? So we just have to watch and see what happens, because
I'm good. I'm Damien.
What Malabre has done now is
DP,
put himself in a shitty situation. He put himself in a shitty situation because with what him do, he left himself open for either having to find evidence to support his statement or find himself in a jail. Because if he resists and no come before with the evidence to support him claim, the police can hold him responsible for it. You know what I mean? Because it is withholding information of a crime, you know. And him can't say he have the right to withhold the information or a confidential informant because him not in a media. He's not a media personnel. You understand? And only media that go for where you can protect a whistleblower. You understand? But in a specific situation, he might find himself in a problem either way. But either him tell the truth and talk about it, or he might go get charged with public mischief, creating public mischief.
I should not hear that. We never hear none of that, right?
No, whenever you're not, no, go on
Okay,
there.
good. Yes, so me feel bad because my neighbor them we had this big windstorm the other day and it took down half of the back fence. And may I say that just bad because I not even know the people that live behind me. So I'm outside, that's why I'm in and out. Actually I set up one vegetable bed. So them outside because them said them are gonna put up the fence themselves. So we're just meeting for how long. So yeah. But me take out my earpiece, so I never did supposed to hear that. But yeah, man, sorry, me cut off anybody.
Joshua's been asked. Oh, see him come on.
Travi, you not have mad privilege.
Me can't add or remove people.
That's
Mad
why.
privilege. Me don't see where me see what me can do. Me don't think me can do nothing with that.
Me know me click everything upon it.
Good evening, gentlemen. DP, what's up?
I come and go like you never there before.
Jamrock, good evening, sir.
Alright,
Man,
Josh.
what's up?
Who's a DP? What's up?
Yeah, man, Jamrock.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You nearly sound like Joshua.
All right.
Yeah, man, I see
All
an
right,
article on
so-
the paper earlier on today where them said the JTA President hit back yesterday. You guys saw that?
Me hear one classic try to play it. But where my hit back on? If you tell one next lie?
No, what he must say, because I read the article. What he said is that he did spoke with the minister before he goes, on that platform.
So our minister's a liar?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So me I expect the minister to hit back right now because it's not the cleaner right now. Big right up in there.
All right. So, Jamrock,
Yes.
I know you weren't here based on what you have said. You see?
Okay.
And if what he claims is true, then he's still in trouble with the law because, in addition to making a report to the minister who is his boss,
Yes.
and under the Child Endangerment Act, he's also supposed to report it to Sissoko, where he will get a
Absolutely.
report which proves that he had made a report, and it's only him alone would have known that code. In addition to that, he would have gotten. In addition to the code, he is supposed to report it to CPFSA, which is child. My brain now work now, yeah, man. But CPFSA, and he's supposed to give a written report to both Sissoko and CPFSA. Plus, he's supposed to go to the police station and make a report and give a written statement regarding
Totally
what
agree.
he
Yep.
says.
Yep.
Right. Plus, he's supposed to give a written report to his boss, who is the minister, right? And you know, at least, and he must have proof of that report. So whichever way he takes it, you know, his tail is in fire. Now, someone mentioned earlier that someone from Westmoreland mentioned about what is his right. No matter what your rights are, when it comes to contravention of the law, that's where your right end. So those who want to trumpet rights, once your right is going to contravene the law, it's no longer your right.
Yeah.
It is known as breaking the law. You no longer have a right anymore.
You hear him
So,
say, Joshua. Sorry for breaking. You hear him say,
Yeah, man.
I, Mark Malava, have personally raised concern with the Minister of Education, Senator Dr. Donald Morris Dixon. Listen, during a telephone conversation around March 17th or the 18th now, for a big JTA president, you're going to in a conversation with the minister on a phone. Why not send her letters, send her an email, talking, you hear what I'm saying? By a phone around March the 17th or 18th. During the conversation, I told the Minister of Education that the report we were receiving were true. Did he do a report?
Let's be fair to him, because what the minister said, they have not received any official report.
Oh, okay, so maybe
Yeah.
she said, he called her,
Alright.
but he's supposed to send an official report. Yes.
And so here's what is happening here. You realize that there are semantics which is at work here in this. Right, because what he wants to do he may have raised concern that people within the facility may be having sex, but he may not have definitively say, hey, this is what has come to my ears. And then he wants to use semantics now to say, hey, notice the wording that he used, raising concern. He didn't say make a report. You notice the wording. He didn't say I made a report, you know. He said he raised concern.
He raised concern with the Minister of Education.
So in other words, he's going to say to the minister that, hey, I have concern that these things could happen in front of the children.
He did not say it's happening, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if
And at
it
the
was a
time,
report,
Josh, what was the minister supposed to do with that information?
Exactly. That's just a phone call. He should do a
but even if
report.
but even if the minister did do an investigation, if you have done an investigation and it comes back nil, then you have a responsibility, and even if it came back positive, you have a responsibility to keep quiet until the process of investigation is finished,
Exactly.
and the minister comes back to you.
There you go.
You catch him when he went down, man. I catch him, get him off guard. Him try a rebound, which is very poor.
Right. Well, that's what happened when you prefer party over what is right. You know, and you know, the Lord is going to deal with these comrades. You know, the Bible says, "If any one of you should harm any one of these my little children,"
A millstone thing on the neck, brother.
yeah, man. And PNP is supporting flatness by Victor, right? And thievery. You know, because it's thievery. It no matter how we want to pretty it up by Jack then, by Dennis Gordon, right? That's what they're doing in our nutshell.
Yeah.
Right? Because the party can't rank for them, but a child who is innocent, who's still a minor, you know, who cannot give consent is wrong for just by being a child. Yeah? And the child didn't ask the run up to the adult and say, please molest me.
What you mentioned Jack then, I don't know if you see this video that the same Jack then guy here did an interview with this little guy where he always sound like he want to break out him heart.
Yeah, and Marvin.
Yeah, you see the interview, DP?
It wasn't an interview, Joshua.
What was it?
No, it wasn't an interview.
I don't want an interview.
It's a safe face to face. That's it.
Can I, hold on, gentle people, let's stop fuck. Because how can I be interviewing you, Josh, and I'm talking and representing you like I'm your lawyer?
Exactly.
That's what I saw. Even when the man say, I am here, you can't ask me anything. So what I'm seeing is that in there I do not interview.
It's true, DP.
But not just that, DP. I'm going to take it further. You were in journalism for a while. If you have a matter as serious as this, that your name is attached to, you're going to go...
Sorry, I'm not going to know, brother.
No.
Right. Right.
You guys don't do nothing wrong, you know.
Media.
You guys don't do nothing wrong. I say, like, really?
Right.
The guy said the DPP not find him guilty, that's why he must step away from it. He said him just did it for help. Like him simply say, politics don't add up to him. Him just did it for help. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, by the way, DP.
Yo.
DP.
Yo.
But by the way, I just got a like in one of my videos, and guess who gave me the like?
I have no idea.
The interviewer.
Really?
What things are going to say, man, Joshua?
What? Things great for me, man.
The man I said, oh, the public hospital charge far more than when him charge. A man come with a 7,000 man cut. So that means that because that you do that, that means you have to go around the government, the system.
Yeah, man. It give them all right to teeth from the system, man.
Because you're giving people cheaper than the public hospitals. That is so stupid.
Hold on. Is a PMP way of thinking. During the campaign, the president of the party said the next PMP administration is going to make medical whatever more affordable.
Oh, okay.
What is more affordable than free?
All right.
Then it's the same thing to say his place is cheaper than the public place them.
Me hear the man say to them, I listen to something, I say, wow. So it is okay for him to to go around the
Yeah,
government.
but so maybe somebody can tell me how much you pay KPH or you if you do dialysis.
Right, to be honest, I don't
Because
know.
maybe my kind of worm, because I do not believe that they're supposed to be charging at the facility, the public facilities.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
DP,
tell me something we don't know.
DP cheaper than free maybe is that he's paying people to come there to do the dialysis.
Yeah. Oh, the man said, I take 7 grand, 8 grand. And if you come, you have to wait at the public hospital for like 2 years before you can go on one of these machines. And you come here, and
Somebody comment last night.
right
No,
away. And you come with the right.
dialysis, I don't know, wait nothing.
Joshua said to Adam DP. Joshua said to Adam.
Have you gone?
Yeah, man, them to come off. I'm to Adam back, you know.
Yep.
Why the PMP every day them do something, just choke them on themselves, just choke themselves, and I come with excuses all the time. Why?
DP.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Jamrock.
No worries.
Now,
bro.
DP.
Yes, sir.
My cousin, you see, the dialysis at the University Hospital. She's now passed. Right? Plus Mr. Uriel, senior, who was just up here a while ago. He's doing dialysis. He's the best person to ask if there's a cost, and if so, how much. And one other thing that they have been doing at the University Hospital, Mr. Uriel can tell you because we had a conversation about it before, so and it's in public. Right? There, a young man at the hospital tell him so the machine now work and diverting them to Jack then. Dialysis. Yes. So when Dennis will tell you, say, if you go there, you have to wait 2 years.
Yeah.
Some of them operatives them on the inside.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, no, say that, you are proof. I mean, no, say that is true. When my father passed 2016, the same Friday night when the hospital called me, I'm not gonna refer the not gonna mention the position of the person that called. But when they call, I say, so what me need to do next? And I said, no, like when pass in the hospital, whatever. Not top there, not needed. So you can call and mention a very popular funeral home in Port Antonio. I mean, I say, why would they tell me a name to call? Yeah, you can go ahead and call and mention the name. I mean, I say, no. Me know this. My father used to say kisses go by favor. The name that just come because what should have been said, you can call. So I asked them, I say, so do I have to call that particular funeral home? And they said, no. That's when them tell me, say, me can't call whosoever me want to call. A funeral home name was given to me.
Let me tell you, man, same thing, Mr.
To make
Senior.
Something else that we know, and you see, when we're alone in something, I forget how we are them, something are running out. Everybody knows, say, the same doctor, them are working at the public facilities.
Some of them private facilities too.
You want a surgery to be done, and this is where Dennis said, I say, you have to go up on a 2 years wait. But if you pay one money, then you get it done in a couple of days. And guess what happened? It's the same public facility them I use.
But then Dennis a lie. And let me tell you why I know so Dennis a lie. My cousin again, let me refer to her. She never had the illness for more than 2 years. Right? And she went to University Hospital several times to be seen. The only problem she had is the wait in the reception area, because when she got there, instead of them sending her go straight to the dialysis unit to do her thing, them have her out in the reception area and wait forever and ever. Right, but nothing goes about the 2 year wait. I lie, the man I tell.
We know. Somebody commented in the my chat last night when I was live and said no, dialysis is a life and death something. They not put you up on a wait for 2 years. But you see, this is part of the problem, gentle people. PMP has been allowed for years to spew them garbage and them lie and go and challenge and realize what they do when they come onto the live. Because I'm all in favor for entertain them, to shoot down the live and beat them like what Travis say. But if you realize their plan is to just lie, like Cash and tell Carl since evening, and me decide to me I left if Carl allow it. Him say, allow me talk and me don't talk, me I left. No, you don't have a conversation. You want to come spill your lies and I should sit and listen to you lie to me and tell me nothing new. Because that's the next thing we know about the PMP. Nothing new is going to come forward. And then may allow you to tell me your rubbish and then left? No, not happening.
All right. So I have a quiz for you, and if you get the quiz right, I have a gift for you. What is the PNP favorite sport?
Line.
I have a gift for you. I will stay on the live a little bit longer. That's your gift.
And let me say something. Let me say something. Because them famous give flowers, they are good at it.
Very good. Too good
Maybe
at least.
maybe some people don't admit it out of whatever, but PMP is very good at line.
Yeah, man. Are them favorite sport,
And they
man,
will
and them have the world record.
convince you with their line. When I hear a you Blair, I me call him cousin because him say mother name Phillips. When I hear a you Blair come and defend Mark Malavo, and then he's going to tell me, which I think he was lying, Sir Blair, I don't know if you watch, he's going to tell me that him not hear the comment from Mark Malavo. I report him a thing and oh, it could be children that told him whatever, or tell the teacher. No teacher never see it for themselves. That is what you Blair was putting to me earlier on Clive Live. So how me come defend something when me not here?
Exactly.
So let me ask you a question now. What age are we living in? And this question is for both of you. The three of you are
We're living in 19 whenever when a Glean alone used to publish.
No, not the
We not
year.
have access to
Not
info.
the year, the age. What age? And you're correct,
So
but
we're
what
living,
age are we
we're
living
living in the age where we
digital
cannot
age.
get access to information by
Alright.
just even
Alright.
ask Siri or Google.
Technology,
And
yeah.
how do alright, so
digital
in addition to written and audio information, what other way do we get information?
Smart people know that they can ask Siri or Google. PNP
No,
have to go on
listen to
Instagram.
what-
On Instagram Live. Have to go on Ingram Live. I hear what Ingram say and then can
No,
repeat
man.
regurgitate.
Don't do a PNP for me, man. I ask you a direct question. Don't do a PNP for me. Right?
I can't stand me for PNP from here.
No, I'm saying outside of audio and written information, what other way do we get information?
The internet.
No, we get it. We get it visual.
Oh yes, visual. Yes, of course.
Right. And part of the visual is that you have to record it. Not true?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you want to tell me that these acts are taking place in shelters?
And it's not
There are
recorded.
no video, and there are no video recordings.
And everybody have a phone. Up to the baby have a phone.
Punko said
Yeah,
that today, I may agree with him because I tell you the truth. If me did get that, if it no Punko say yo, me a top blogger. Every blogger would have one that has big sitting for go viral with. Even if me need for blur it, because of course mono play it with the whole act. That would have sent up your viewers way up. I tell me say not one photo. But guess what? Chuck mentioned it today, you know, Panka Live. Chuck asked me, Chuck say, DP, or anybody, you ever hear of a lady, a baby mother, that is living on Chapal in Westmont? Me say, yes. Ingram said it on Cars Live. And about 3 people, one girl, I don't remember her name now, she saw Westmoreland today. And when she say, Ingram, where in Westmoreland? Oh, I don't know Westmoreland. I don't live there. I don't. She said, no, you must get. Somebody tell me, say, somebody that. And the amount of people who ask Ingram say, where the girl, give me some contact for her. Tell me, no, I'm not doing that. I same thing with Mark Malava, I don't know. Ingram was saying that there's a young lady living. So Chuck was saying, listen, so do we want to help these people or we just want chat?
And that is the point that I'm making. Don't you believe that if what Malava was saying was true, the same person who brought the report, don't you believe that if what Malava was saying is true, the same person who brought the report, it's one out of 2 things. That they wouldn't have submitted a report to him at the first go, or he would have said, you know what, see if I can catch them on tape and bring it to me so at least I have proof. You don't think he would?
Of course.
And the person's identity would still be safeguarded because he now has proof? Huh? Okay. So, all of we in Jamaica, you know, DP, if you believe that, I have a spot up on Mars I'm going to sell you. I have a 5-acre plot.
Well, trust me, the first time I heard it, a Kizzy Live yesterday morning, and she'd have played the news nationwide. And as it start read, my mic did mute. No, I wasn't on the live. Me just listen to Kizzy. Me and Kizzy ball out lie same time.
Yeah, man. Let's say, Anybody who believe? In fact, I want him to sell it.
Yeah,
Anybody
get
who
them for
believe?
free.
Me have a 6-acre lot. Plot of land up on Mars. May give you, that's when we are moved from Earth. After them start destroy the Earth, you will be safe.
Yep.
Guys, you know, see that's something that somebody about stop being one-sided. I wish somebody the type of what? We're talking facts. And this brother says stop being one-sided. What is brother?
You know what the funniest thing as I read that? You know what the funniest thing? Even this morning, the last time
Yes.
we on live, not one of us mentioned nothing about politics, PMP or JLP, you know. But it's always the PMP coming to talk on both sides or some politics, bringing in politics. Why?
Cause guess what? They realize that they are politicking, and when you push back at it now, all of a sudden, the little conscience of them have left, you know, because they don't have much left. You know, their conscience is the size of the tip of a needle.
Mustard seed? Oh no, it's smaller.
left.
Oh God.
Right? That is what is left of their conscience, you know, it's the size of the tip of a needle. Right? So they are now fearful. So once that little bit of conscience has surfaced now, them start feel guilty. And them don't want, yeah. You know, these people are evil, man. Can you imagine? A child, 2 children, not just a child, 2 children are implicated. One is that this is happening in before kids. That is one story. And 2, a former politician has been implicated in child molestation.
Josh, me that trying to say it.
Oh, sorry.
Me I try not say it, but every time you bring it up, me I go say it this time. Because me have to run with one yesterday on Scrub Live. We have to come with the same thing talk about we know say Pitney love whatever. What if I lie? The former MP daughter tell. Mr. Brother, you have the gall to come with that bullcrap. Mr. Listen, I taught for 10 years. Zin? And I am going to believe a 13-year-old will take it on herself and go station herself. Go report from her father or her stepfather.
All right.
Me, I go believe her. Make it prove say the accused is innocent. Not the other way around.
But I can tell you what part of CPFSA rule is. Remember, I told you I was in
Then
social
Trevor
work
read
for a
man
number of
say
years.
that even have to happen.
Right. Even if I lie, them I tell. One of the things we were told is that even if the child is lying, let us go to a court of law and disprove the child, but do not reject it.
Exactly.
That's what we were told. As part of our training. Right? I mean, it's kind of tough, but why is it that PNP is going to disparage the child? It's so you would have disparaged your own child in the name of politics?
Of course.
Huh?
Let me not hear me no treaties and then say enough to talk ill of the dead. But me hear say, Melissa's mother was encouraging her to stay because Julian a good PMP when she complained about the abuse and all of the wrongs. No treaties, but that me hear.
Well,
So you supposed to huh?
Right. This wouldn't be after that. This would be after
Yeah,
money.
but about she. But with she, so because it started with the allegation that he was abusive, you know. And instead of the mother tell the daughter, say, yo, run Lego from that. No, man, you can't embarrass a good PMP from a cult.
So you're telling me that status is far more important
Of course,
than
yes.
your safety.
But it happen right now, you have to licky mother, Josh. But just because the man make the girl a drive one nice car and then can get KFC every Friday. One PMP woman, she dead. Me not gonna call her name though. But she did tell me already her daughter didn't like me. She tell her daughter, ask her daughter where the money there. And her daughter said, what you mean? She said, me not tell her, say, money in her hand back a ground.
What that mean?
Hey, that's your homework.
First, me hear that one, Papa.
That's your homework. That is a homework.
Money in a back.
Money in a hand, back a ground.
Back a ground.
Money in a hand, back a ground.
Oh!
Yeah. Back
Oh
a
my
ground.
God.
Just think about that.
You know, yeah, me get it. I finally got it. I was late to the party, but I got it. My
That
God,
is where the woman tell me. Well, tell her daughter. Never me she tell her
Money in
daughter.
a ground. Oh, money in and back. Okay. I got it now. I just got it now. Okay.
I was late to the party, man, but I finally got it.
Let me get it to us. So if money in the back, you hang up on the ground.
No feel lie down. Collect first.
Exactly. Collect first.
It's,
Yep.
it's kind of the reverse. Lay down and you will get money.
No, man. No. Money in a hand. So
Money in
make
the hand
sure
first before you lay down.
You can't lay down and not get no money, you know.
Exactly.
But money in a hand before your back got ground.
Yep.
Someone was complaining to me about their own parent, what they subjected them to, and how they end up with two kids that them almost never love them own children because of the same thing, right? And was in a loveless, abusive marriage for years, all because mommy was encouraging something that she shouldn't be encouraging. And this is what is happening with people like you, Blair, Ingram, and O'Keefe right now. Here's what they're encouraging. That kind of slackness, it may not be the exact thing, but when you can make excuses for atrocities like these, in essence, that's what you're doing.
Of course. There's no two way about that, and no apologies needed. Hugh Graham is telling us that. Do you know the character of this man? Do you know the character of the president of the JTA? Improved to his no character. If he's going to say, I know, and I'm perturbed because even O'Keefe said it a while ago publicly that he knows the name of the school. They know, but they're not telling us. So it is a us thing. It's a PNP against JLP.
No, it's a PNP against the rest of Jamaica.
You're right.
Because I couldn't care less about the safety of the kid of a protect the party at all.
The party. But how is that to protecting the party by not naming the school, Josh? Because let me turn scrub now. I'm not so bright. Somebody explain to me. How is it that they're protecting the party by not naming the school?
Because here's what happened. And I will say what Chuck told me a couple of months ago. And at first I told him that I don't believe. I said I don't know you as a liar. But unless I can prove it, I won't believe. And before the day was done, I was embarrassed because he was proven to be correct. What PNP says that if they have to choose between their family and the party, they must choose the party.
Wow.
Tell me if that is not the definition of a sport.
Yeah, man. Run with it, you know?
Hey.
You want to tell me that party is far more important than what is right?
Of course, the PNP, yes.
PNP is so desperate to get their party in power that a man assaulting his own child, accused, let me put it that way, accused of assaulting his own child is far more important than what is right. A man who's accused of pillaging the public purse, because that's what he did.
Yep.
And it's not just by way of the dialysis machine. $40 million worth of furniture, right, is far more important than doing what is right. Come on, man.
Well, they have it that PNP can't do nothing wrong, you know, so.
Because that's what cults do. I think you said it.
Yep.
I heard, guys, breaking news. You hear about this security scare disrupt operation in Spanish Town Hospital? It just come out. Just a while ago, actually, I have another phone I reading it. It's an operation that St. Catherine disrupted Thursday afternoon. A bomb threat. I can't tell them say I go on there. Just a see it right now. So security scare disrupt operation at Spanish Town Hospital. So crazy things again, eh? Wow. Yeah, the relevant responder on the site conducting thorough checks and assessments. It's Sarah.
So, can I be the conspiracy theorist here for a minute?
And say it's one more distraction?
So it made the news cycle, you know, and take away from the salient issue. Because guess what? They have never been under pressure. This sustained in a long
That's
while.
true.
Right?
One a week or 2 a week?
Boy, me no know, me lose count now, you know, my brother. Honestly.
I am the one that said the operative, they're supposed to tired now, because...
No. Just like our prostitute, when she see money, she turn on. PMP, when they think about coming out to tell a new lie.
Are you talking on yourself, sir? Because I don't have no... I cannot substantiate your arguments. Are you telling on yourself?
No, when PNP have to come out, come tell a new lie, them have orgasm in the process.
See, sir.
Huh? That's how evil these people are, you know. Every time them think about a new lie, them that have instant orgasm.
I agree with you. I like one defense lawyer. In one no saying in client commits himself. And then if he studied and do the whole law thing, that turn him out. I believe you. Ingram say, the man's character. Do you know that he's a principal? I'm like, that should have been one of the first reasons for him decide to do the right thing.
Hold on, you have to start from top. I am a man, finish that statement. This is Ingram's statement, but you have to finish it from there.
I don't know Ingram's statement. I don't know Ingram's statement.
No, man. I am a man of...
I'm a man of integrity, man. No, I'm a man of integrity.
You see it? See it? It's a Jamaica.
But I listen to him and that me I tell you, so he'll block me, so make it even easier. The man of integrity. So when him said that we're supposed to accept him, and every time, no, hold on, 1 second. And me alone, every time this man open me mouth improve saying nah, integrity, and me alone pick up on that.
No. All of we know. No. But I'm favorite lie.
Oh, okay.
In favorite lie, you know. This is he's a man of integrity. I mean, no, sir. You know, let me tell you something. When you mention integrity and Ingram, it's like holy water and vampire.
Wow. Yeah. No man, Ingram and integrity nothing. No PMP when me know. How much I fuck. And integrity nothing in the same sentence. You're low.
I don't know the meaning of that word, that's all. I can't tell you that much.
Paul asked me if me hear you're low if you ask me. We not hear you, Pablo.
Can you hear me now?
Little better.
Yeah. No, before I try to make it. The fact of the matter is, Ingram have a feeling when I want to do it, they might be integrity. They might warn him and might feel intimidated and the shut up and listen to him. The more we listen to Ingram, the more in kind of realize.
Paul Stewart, how you do?
Yeah, blessings, Justin.
Tell him so that's strange to hear me.
Oh, yeah, you hear me now? Yeah, you hear me better now?
Yeah, a little better.
Oh, I didn't know you were talking before, man.
Yeah, but that's that. But we talk about Ingram and his claim about he has integrity and he's a man of this and he's a man of that and he go to church and all these things. And the moment he repeat himself along the line, we realize it's dishonest to the core, you know, and it must be trusted. But I always tell you that this Ingram man is a dishonest man, he's a liar. You understand? And every time he come on here and talk, they realize it was a good thing JT win back the election because can you imagine how people like him? They got a position now, one of them institutions there, and he is the head of it. How it will turn out to be? Can you imagine that?
To add to that, I think he's one of the people who cause the church for lose. Like people don't really have much
standing. Yeah, standing.
Regard and stuff anymore.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because him coming out with him level of bare face lie and deceptiveness that it bring about every time we want me about it. We can imagine why people feel turn up from going to church. It should have been, I know Joshua is and him over rebuke me. But we can understand when people like them who say them, yeah, the level of deceptiveness and
If
lie
me
that
get up
come
every
from them.
day, if me get up every day, hold on, Josh. If me come on every
Glad
day,
to hear that, you know?
I may have prayer meeting and Bible study and then start tell pure lie. What that tell you about me? Me come and me have Bible study every morning, prayer meeting, and then everything after that I lie and deception.
P, tell me what's the difference between Bible regurgitation and Bible study?
You just repeat Bible verses as opposed to you go down in the words and get the fullness.
I make the word go down in you.
That
So you
too.
go down in it, I make it go down in you. But when
That
you
too.
regurgitate, it just
Repeat
come
the
off.
Bible verse. For God so loved
Yes,
the world
man.
that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever shall perish but have everlasting life. Yeah, regurgitation. That.
Hey, I believe the majority, not all, because I don't want to be rude, but the majority of PNP demon possess. Me believe so. Because you can't tell lies so easy. And I feel no.
Sir, you know what I mean? I like correct you. Josh. What me am I, Josh?
With that time.
Can you possess?
Give me some feelings.
So my name is Damien, which is a mean devil. Can I be possessed by Damien? Answer me, man, Joshua.
DP.
Can I be possessed by myself?
So are you? So let me ask you, are you saying that the PNP are what?
Demons.
Can you brave at me?
Demons.
Oh my.
Remember when Jesus didn't even cast out the demons, he never cast out the demon possessed. He cast out the legions of demons. Are you afraid to say it? I'm not afraid to say it.
One of the things that the Lord Jesus said, when he might raise up the Pharisees, him say, you are of your father, the devil.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
And him
the
said,
PMP aren't demon possessed, they're demons.
But he went further. He says he was a liar from the beginning. That's what the scripture says, of the devil,
Yeah.
That means he not just start liar from the very beginning.
From the beginning.
He lie. Yo, man, I tell you, PNP cool, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, even though I've been interacting with them for so long, even my mind it blows sometimes. How them can just tell lie comfortable enough feel no way.
Let me not tell you, say today my cousin tell me one lie, man. I'm going to say to my face, but I never video with it there. When you Blair is going to say, we know that children can be mischievous. So it could be the children them tell a teacher that they saw it. And then it was turned on to Malava when him say, I say, brother, why you call your friend a comrade and lied? Because Malava did not say, teachers have told them that children have reported to them seeing adults carrying out adult behavior. And that me hear. Anybody else hear that?
I wasn't there at the time,
No, man, me talk about what Malava say. Did Malava say teacher said student told them that?
No, I didn't hear that.
Malava say teachers reported to him that their shelter is having sex in front of them, in front of the picnic them. And that Malava say, so oh you Blair now go tell me. And then for sure you then cunning hear him. I me actually set up myself in answer that way. They say, have you heard the statement for yourself? Him say no. So no one lie that. I'm come and mount defense say the picnic them mischievous. So I would lie them tell to the teacher we tell Malava.
But one of the questions I would love to ask him to DP. I would have loved to ask him if any of your granddaughter came to you and told you something like this. Would you immediately conclude that they're mischievous? Or would you want to find out for yourself?
Well, in fairness, I remember if I call her Chuck ask him, but you Blair say, if he was passing or if he was a teacher at the school and witnessed that, he would be the first one to raise Cain and maybe a protest and demonstration. So him not support the fool. Well, by that statement, it sound like him not support the foolishness. Him just have to
Who?
defend the fellow
Ingram says so.
comrade. No, which Ingram? Mr. Blair, my cousin. My cousin Blair.
I'm afraid to tell people something and them related because the lie me drop off and catch me.
Well, they say
I'm afraid so the lie. I'm afraid so the lie and the genes later.
they say you can't cheat. No man, upon the mother side, I know the father side. Normally lie come from the father side. He said me and his mother have the same last name. That's from the mother side. The Blair or the lie, no remember so you carry on your father's last name, you know. So the Blair side or the lie side, I know the Philip side.
You know what we don't want to know though? We don't want to know why the PMP always find themselves on the side and the defense of everything that is wrong or
evil.
Evil.
Hold on. That means you weren't listening to what DP said.
You never heard me say about demon.
Me don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that, to be honest with you.
Give the piece of property of Mars there, Joshua.
Yes. But you've just won yourself 6 acres on the planet Mars. Congratulations.
Drum roll.
Congratulations.
Why you don't want to believe? Explain that.
Yo, be wicked enough.
I am the one. Why you don't want to believe?
It must be something else. It must be a mental problem or something. All right, let me tell you why. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe in the devil. I don't believe in a demon.
Hold on. When you say not believe in it, you mean the devil does not exist?
Yeah, man.
Hold on. I am the one.
Hold on, man.
No, me accept it. Hold on. I am a trained electrician. You believe in electricity?
Yeah, man.
So you know that there's negative and positive, right? No, man, nobody
energy, man.
No. But you know that there's negative and positive.
Yeah, movement of energy.
Okay.
DP, right. me engineer. No? I'm an engineer.
Oh, okay, sir. So carry on.
That's a part of me sitting there studying.
So carry on.
Yeah, man. But what may I say is this. I don't know. I personally, in all of my years, I have always had this philosophy that anything where a man do is by choice. Nothing not influence you other than your own predispositions or, maybe your mental state. So,
all right. So let me ask
I believe
Joshua, please allow the man to finish, Joshua.
Yeah, man. I believe that there's a devil that influences people to do wrong. I believe say a man just not have the what would I say now? Not have the inner strength to accept the fact that the bad decisions were made by himself. So he wants to pass that responsibility to a source outside of himself.
I wish I could say you're right, sir, but you're not.
So are you saying that the bad choices that people make is not their responsibility, but it is because of outside influence?
No, I'm not saying that. But the two things can be true at once, though, you know. Because you don't think that every comrade has been influenced externally?
Yeah, man, of course.
Okay, so that answers your question.
Yeah. But with the whole devil situation concerned, I don't believe that.
That's all right.
Yeah. But, comrades, them definitely have been influenced by outside. And there was one thing that was said on this platform, is what the expectations are of comrades, and that is why they have this level of loyalty where they will sell their mother. You understand? Because them feel as if the People's National Party can give them something that they cannot get anywhere else. the ability to go capture the house with the next door. Because Michael Manley said you can't just move and go over there because your neighbor have enough. Or take your neighbor care because he have two already.
Yeah.
So you can protect one of them. You understand? And that is what influenced the minds and the thoughts of the PMP. That's why they believe the things that they believe.
So for a man like me, when no, not that I believe in the devil, but no, say the devil is real. Michael Mann was acting as on behalf of the devil to tell people to teach people things that the Bible said, "Thou shalt not steal." So if me have someone you come take it, a thief it. Them attributes there, a devil have check them something there. That's attributes of the devil.
But guess what, man? That is attribute of Michael Manley because that was his
As the
philosophy.
devil. He was acting as the devil
Yes.
on behalf of the devil.
No, but the devil personification not so much. But what I believe to be true is evil within man is what is personified as the devil.
True.
You understand? So the devil is not necessarily a person, but it's the evil that is within man, which is personified as the devil.
Gotcha.
That's what we believe.
So finally, before we move on, and that's where I come out. Like, when I believe there's a God.
Hold on.
If we believe that there's a God, of course, yeah, man.
Okay.
But say God give man free will.
Even God talk about the devil. So you believe in God and not the devil, then let's in that.
No, give me a bit. May I get some gas?
You're not drinking tea for morning.
But just look at my needle and realize that man empty. I mean, just below where the empty line is. That's how bad it is.
You know that you still have quarter tank of gas, right?
I do what?
You know that you still have quarter tank of gas, right?
You know, check them way that them will bounce.
Oh, yeah, talk about quarter tank of that. Yes, when you need to find E.
Yeah, man, when you find E, you still have
you can travel another 10 miles about point.
Yeah, man, when you want you had empty, not totally empty. Come on, Mr. Engineer, you don't know that?
Well, my car tell me how much. Well, my truck tell me how much miles me have left when me define to.
I am the one. It has happened to me before, when I find empty and travel another 15-20 miles. But
it's not a good practice, though.
You mash up your vehicle that way there.
Yeah, the pump work. The lower the gas, the harder the pump work.
Right.
Not necessarily. What happens is that if you have residue in at the bottom of your tank.
That's true.
All right. Yeah. So here's what happens. The fuel pump don't get a chance to cool.
Because the gas cool the fuel pump. No.
Right. All right. So back to you now. I am the one. The question remains the same. Why don't you believe? Oh, you mentioned about influence and those things, no? Now, and you said you don't believe that the devil is actually a person, which you are correct with. I will support you on that. But neither is God a person, even though we mentioned about the person. God is a being, the devil is also a being. And just like how you can't see electricity, but you know it exists because you have experienced it, whether it be through shock or you have seen the light that it produces, and you know that it exists by way of that. There are ways to know that God exists and the devil exists. You have good and evil, and you talk about external influences, right? Not everything that we do is just born out of a desire alone. Yes, ultimately we have a responsibility. There's no two ways about that. But sometimes it's as a result of enticement. Take for instance, you and I may be going down the road. And when we're going down the road, we never feel for ice cream, but we're passing the ice cream counter. And all of a sudden we feel like we want ice cream. Because had we not seen it, the desire for ice cream would not have been provoked. right? But now that we have seen it, our senses tell us that, boy, you know, me da buy a ice cream, and that is why we stop and we buy it,
Can I add one that
right?
is practical and people overlook, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Snicker bars and TikTok and all of that pay millions a year for advertiser the cash out. Did you know that?
Repeat, I missed that.
Snicker bars, TikTok, all of them sitting there where you buy just as you wait for cash out at one convenience store or gas station or not gas station, like supermarket or grocery
Yeah,
store.
uh-huh.
All of them stand there where you see all I sitting them. They pay millions a year to advertise right there. So how much of us when you're
Yeah,
there in
man.
a line and wait?
Yeah,
At
yeah,
that time
man,
you
it's
grab something.
strategic. It is strategic, right? It is strategic. All right. Give you another one that all men should be able to relate to. I was going to say can, but I want to correct myself. You may not be thinking about the SEX word, but make
Make
your
she
pass and say,
pass. Make a big body pass. But
all of a sudden,
me learn how to conquer that from me at 15.
right? You're a very good.
I always the second look. You see, if you see and she pass and you know look back, you're good. But you see, if you do that second look there, you're in a trouble.
All right. So that is one element. You probably come from somewhere and you got your house and one of your friend's sister change, right? In your house and you never expect it, and as you pull the door, she never have nothing but her birthday. All when you never view that girl that are way there, all of a sudden, even if it's not immediately, after a while you start picturing in your brain
Maybe
because what you
or
saw
later on
is now.
or later on in a liquefied dream.
No, well, you're more gifted than me. You're more talented,
You have liquefied dream.
right? No, it's not the liquefied dream. Mine is no wait for no dream. Mine
Okay.
is if it's not immediately when me go by myself,
No, man,
I
I did
can
say
give you
or. I did say or, and at
right.
that time you're totally not responsible for what you dream. That's the point I'm making.
Well, the Bible says dreams come through a multitude of business, which means that sometimes what you have on your mind, you end up dream seeing. Sometimes, not all the while,
Well,
right?
no, no, no.
I am the one that
Right?
believe in a
But
dream. Tell him
but
I am the
but
one.
but 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 I am the one. I have given you a few examples of not just your will, but something that happens as a result of stimulation, right? External stimulations. So it's not just our internal mechanisms that causes us to do wrong or right. Sometimes it's external stimulation, right? You may be walking, let me give you the good to that. You may be walking down the road and you never thought that, boy, you know, if I see a madman or I see a homeless person, I'll give them $10. But you see somebody looking like them hungry and all of a sudden something is provoked within you. Boy, let me give them something, right? It is provoked by what you saw and the need which is at hand, right? So it is not purely, yes, the Bible says that all that is in the world, the lust of the eyes, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life. Yes, the scripture says that. But the Bible also does not rule out a devil being involved. So what happens is that the devil, not in an isolated way, is responsible. No, ultimately we are the ones who are responsible. But it is as a result of stimulation.
Yeah,
Did I
but
did I, did I
yeah,
preach a
man.
good sermon? We can collect the offering now.
No,
I've
you know,
pronounced the benediction first.
you're absolutely correct. However, I personally do not believe in
But you were on a good track so far. Go ahead.
Explain
man,
this to
but
me. When the Bible say, crap, when I make my last message, what the last thing you say? Oh yes, when the Bible says, shun the very appearance of evil. Well,
yeah,
if you don't believe that there's a devil, what you think evil is? And what the Bible mean when it says shun the very appearance of evil?
evil is the act of doing wrong.
No, it doesn't always have to be the act. It can be an enticement to do harm, right? Because until you participated in it, it's not an act for you, but the enticement may be there. So let's say I go outside and I see a pornographic magazine. There wasn't an act there. There was an enticement there to do wrong. So if I take it up now and I start look on it and I start use Miss Palmer to help me out, then I'm doing wrong right now. Huh? Not true. Right?
Yeah, but until you actually perform the act, there's no wrong done.
No.
No.
That is not
But
Bible.
that is what the scripture was. No, all right. So to a certain extent, that's what DP was saying, even though that's not totally Bible, because he says shun the very appearance. He's
Well,
not
let me
saying
add to it. Let me add to it to Josh. Sorry for cut you. But no, if you think it, you're guilty of it, sir.
No, man. I was going to go there, but I wanted to separate the two so that I didn't conflate the issue. I was being deliberate.
Can I be deliberate and throw in some politics? The reason why Garden paying the 10.1 does not remove the whole thing is because it is already done. And you think them they think about robbing the government before them even the day when they go rob the government, you know.
Yeah, but when they thought about it, they weren't wrong. But when they did it, that is when they were wrong.
And at that, me I tell you, I believe in that. Right now, I set up my garden. I may go buy the seed them today. I may go sow them, and then them I go germinate, and then them I go bear fruits. I know when them bear fruits, because I know everything when I go plant so far. I buy lettuce, I buy tomato, I buy whatever.
It warm up on your side already?
Why it a fluctuate, because Saturday I did 80 and then Sunday and Monday at 39.
You know
whatever, but
yeah, well, up on my side yesterday was 36 degrees. Yesterday was 36.
Yeah, man, Saturday I laugh off at people at my work, because work Wednesday to Saturday, and Saturday no cool call did I come in, because as I said it hot. And then Sunday, Monday, I no heat call them I get, because people have to turn on about their furnace. So let me tell you. Going I left my wallet. Yeah, man, it's 74 right now.
Oh, okay. I'll say you're lucky. Me put out
me not be surprised if it's
yeah, me get like 2 there and me put out my seedling them and all of them burn up.
Now that's why I start late, because I wanted to last year I did start so from the inside. And then me do some reading, because I carry up some Jamaican callaloo. And when me ask AI when are the best time for plant them said the last frost day, which is about April 27th.
Yeah, you can't plant them in a frost and they're not going to survive.
Yeah, so them said the last frost day. So yeah, that's why I kind of wait. But all I see them on my plan, some of them I say 60 something days, some I say 80 something days. So I just try me and see what happens. Yeah, man, but last year I plant cucumber, which was the favorite, and brother, me get some size cucumber, me I say blow. I'll give it to the neighbor and then something there, and me blend them and yeah, me plant my scallion too. So the sweetest thing, Joshua, I said the evening time.
Me only get one reap last year
because
that's my problem. Me have rabbit and hedgehog and groundhog there around my area. So them everything, man. I'm done everything. Everything. I'm done.
Before I went on Amazon and I bought animal repellent. So I have 2 radar, one for the left of my garden and one for my right. All right, now I walk in my backyard and them I go off. So it flashes and it send off the high pitch to run them.
That
So
no work.
no animal. Where's the work
That
for
no
you?
work. No, sir. That no work. Because listen, when me used to live in New York, me used to plant in my backyard. And may have some what you call them, some raccoon who used to come through. And you see like pumpkin and them thing there, them not mess with nothing else but like pumpkin or squash.
That them like
DP, when you take me away from a Bible discussion, you come like put me and shine it eyes, you know. Me tell you say hold on. Me know so when you're little you're the hyperactive and your parents used to say, Damien, what did I look boy, man?
no, you are. You are going to say I am the one. I true this a man in a plant, nothing if him plant, he dead, make him a bad mind, you know.
That me
Nobody will plant. Here one discussion about plant and take off it and whatever. You're on them anything you touch dead. We can't know that. You're not tell me.
No, I am good at anything except gardening. Anything else we can do. But when it
That's why
comes
I
to
about my
gardening,
anything.
no. I'm jealous about my God. I mean, why you
So
bad
let me say finally, me now go take me full self by fork on Amazon. It come in at 3 pieces when I have to put in bolt or whatever. You know what's happening? Because me just done put up my bed enough, bolt it up and everything. Me did that plow and the thing just start bend up. The next thing me see on I teeth that turn back way. So I drive down Lowe's now go buy one real Jamaican garden fork with the wood in the angle. Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna get that, because them not have that. Them not have that alone either. Them have the one of them have Lowe's at the grass part. Them.
Well, never find out. Because me just Google it and me see it show, but me never look see if it's in a store.
Oh, me did look one of them one day and couldn't get it. Me not buy one. You know the one them will come like the teeth them twist around.
Yeah, man, me have one of them for last year, but me not like it. The fork, me just jam and sitting and it's way easier up on my back. And I come up. So it was working, but it just start bend up. So me have one of them the way I say with it twisted.
When the country people stop talking about in the bush, me can't talk about God again.
It has nothing to do with country. It has to do with where Christopher Tufton say eat what you grow what you eat. Like I was saying, finally again, the nicest thing, Joshua, I come home Saturday, I start cook my soup. I'm just go to my garden, go cut me skelly and my turnip.
And
trust me, that
pick up sometime.
No, I'm not the time. I never plan the time.
My face the neighbor think that me go reap, you know, and talk about
No, honest, no. I wouldn't tell a lie like that. I wouldn't tell a lie.
Oh, you don't tell a lie about another one there.
No, I'm a human being. I'm a human. Something else.
So give you a right for lie.
Yes.
But tell us, say that.
For all I've seen and come short of the glory of God. The Bible said that. Even the Bible said anybody said them nah no sin a liar. Come on, Josh. Come. Me not run Bible joke.
Me never say me nah no sin.
But you
the lie?
But we lie in omission and commission. We sin in commission and omission.
Oh, you know, one of the things I tell people.
Hold on, we're gonna go back to Bible. But finally, this ever happened to you? I am the one. Like in the whole sewing time or whatever, and you just push down your hand in the soil, no gloves, no nothing. Brother, the first time I do that last year, man, me feel like I have me did that. There's a connection with the earth. Me not even know if to explain it, I swear.
Yeah, man.
Because me did that weed out and stuff, and one man say, take off your gloves and push your hand in the dirt. Blow.
Yeah. Listen, normally like around when a summertime, I want barefoot in the yard.
Yeah, me do that too in the grass.
Because practice ground.
You can't walk barefoot. Sorry.
Sir, people live in an apartment can't talk like that. You have to have homes with lawns and all of that, sir. This conversation is not for you. We'll be going back to Bible in a bit. You can't walk barefoot on concrete and staircases and
then
all right, we're back out and we couldn't finish, on a bush argument.
No, man, we're done. Go on. Before you start crying, go ahead. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So the thing is,
Hey, Melissa.
so you know, I am the one. I agree with you for the most part.
I'm like, you know what? Let me run to Lowe's and get the real thing. Although somebody was telling me that they don't